Hey friends, in this video I'm going to share with you 3 things I wish I knew before I signed up for Hippo Home Insurance. Now at the time that I signed up for Hippo Home Insurance because they were a lot cheaper than other competitors, and I needed to have home insurance in order to get a mortgage from the bank that I went through. And so when I signed up for Hippo Home Insurance, I had the lowest payment I could basically for the least amount of coverage. So a very high deductible. I was paying about $50 a month. And then fast forward a couple of years, we've had Hippo Home Insurance for about 6 years. I paid them thousands of dollars during that time. And we've never used them. I'll mention that as well. But anyways, I checked on our mortgage account online and I saw that our mortgage payment increased quite a bit and that it was due to higher home insurance policy. And I just thought it was interesting that I don't ever recall being notified as the homeowner that our home insurance policy was going to be about doubled. So instead of paying $50 a month, they were now charging $100 a month approximately for the same coverage on our house. Now, I mentioned that to a sibling, and he had the same kind of experience where his rates like doubled in the course of a year. I think he maybe talked with them and maybe they said it was due to our area, Missouri being more prone to hail damage or something, or catastrophic winds or whatever. But anyway, so I that to me, I didn't really think that was very forthright or very honest to, double the amount that you're charging customers without notifying them adequately. At least I don't remember being notified. Another thing that I think is good to be aware of is that, I paid low costs for our home insurance, $50 a month at the get-go. And now it's, about $100 a month. But when I logged in online, because I had just minor, maybe some hail damage on our roof after an inspection, our deductible was like I think it was like $40,000 was the cheapest deductible to do anything on our house. I just thought that was kind of funny because in order to replace our entire roof, it might cost like $10,000 or something like that. And so I thought it was funny that they'd have a plan with a deductible of $40,000 for wind or hail damage, and then $50,000 for any kind of damage to the house or something, any other kind of damage. And so I'm thinking like, what's the point of having, home insurance, unless you need it for a mortgage, if you're going to have to fork out, tens of thousands of dollars before they do anything to help cover costs. Now, I don't know if I'm understanding that perfectly, but just something to keep in mind when signing up for home insurance through Hippo or through other insurance companies. And one other thing I wanted to share with you about Hippo is that just a few days ago, I got a notice of non-renewal. I guess that's a better way to say it than a cancellation notice. Anyways, I just thought it was interesting that we got this kind of cancellation notice of non-renewal in the mail. Even though I personally haven't talked with a representative from Hippo first. Now, to be fair, I did see that they tried to contact me a couple times by phone before sending this notice, but I looked at the reason for the cancellation, and it says reduction of exposure to catastrophic hail events, which I just think is interesting because I've never used the home insurance policy. And sure, Missouri, we get hail sometimes, but I've never had catastrophic hail damage. Usually the hail is pretty small. And I just think it's interesting that, I've been a customer paying for, $1,000, per year-ish for about 5 or 6 years. And I just got a notice that they're canceling our home insurance in the mail. I'm sure that there are wonderful people working at Hippo, and they very well could be your best option for home insurance. But I think it's good, if you're a new homeowner and you're signing up for homeowners insurance because it's required by the bank, to maybe just do a little extra research, maybe, listen to a couple of reviews online, because they might be the best, they might be the best insurance company for you, but they might not be. And just be aware of, maybe keeping a tabs on the rates and knowing what your deductible is going to be going into it. And then just be aware that there's a possibility that the insurer might want to back out from insuring your home because they feel like it's too risky. And so you might not ever be able to utilize that insurance in time to benefit you, really. So there might be alternative options that could be more beneficial. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, I think the people at Hippo are probably awesome. I remember their website. I was very impressed with how sleek it was. They have a great onboarding of new customers. But hopefully some of this will be taken as just some constructive feedback that I personally think that it would be nice if insurance companies would take a greater effort to contact homeowners before, doubling the price that they're charging them. I thought that was a little bit, maybe it's common in the insurance industry, but I feel like in general that would be a good thing to make sure to avoid, to have a positive relationship with your customers. Anyway, thank you for watching. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.